Hi, I'm Kate from Prezly, and I'm going to show you just how you can use some of your newsroom analytics for your reporting. So normally when you send out a press release, attention for your story spikes and then pretty quickly settles down, right? And that's exactly what happened with this campaign we sent out in December. So it's just a changelog update. And if we look at the site statistics for the changelog that we sent out, because it's not a publicly available one, you can see just what you would expect here, which is that traffic went up around the time we sent it out, and then it plummeted to virtually nothing. So that's not what happens if you publish your story in an online newsroom. So instead, let's have a look at our academy, which contains lots of publicly published stories. And you can see that because the content stays online, it continues to draw in readers by ranking for related queries in search engines like Google, Bing, DuckDuckGo, AltaVista, I assume, is in here somewhere. So I know people say that SEO is dead, but clearly it's still very much live and kicking. And in fact, so we started producing these quarterly reports based on data from users in Prezly, just in aggregate. And what we found is that still the majority of traffic that you get to your newsroom, it does come from search engines. So you can see Google sort of monopolizing most of it. That's 60% from Google, 65% overall from search engines. And where it says direct traffic, that's probably coverage or online mentions. So someone who's linked to your newsroom directly. So actually, owned newsroom content is also, interestingly, what gets referenced in AI answers. So BuzzStream did a study on this, which found that for PR-related citations in queries on ChatGPT, for example, like I think it was ChatGPT and Perplexity. No, ChatGPT, Google AI Mode, and Gemini. The vast majority of citations, 98.6%, were going back to owned newsroom content. So you can actually see this if we go back to the Academy statistics as well. If we look at the source traffic, you can see ChatGPT and Perplexity making up about 200 visits in the past month. And of course, with that, you have to remember that when people search for something on AI, they don't normally click through to the citation. They'll often just look at it and move on, which means that for every person that clicked through, there's probably another 50 who just saw a brand mentioned and moved on. So really, these statistics are sort of the tip of the iceberg, but hopefully it gives you a good reference point for reporting results to your team or to your clients. So that's actually a big part of what Prezly helps you with by combining all the different parts of your PR into something that's a bit more sustainable and that will continue to bring you more and more value over time. So if you want to try it for yourself, you can set up a newsroom for free as part of your 2-week trial. So please take a look, poke around, and I'll see you next time. Bye.